All right, so what we planted was a mixture of soybean, cowpeas, brassica, which is a t-raptor, which I like a lot. It grows really well in the summer, especially in a mix. And red clover. What did I miss?
I don't know. There's a couple other things in there.
Cowpeas. Did I mention
Cowpeas and soybean.
Anyway, all of those are either broadleaf or legume. They'll build the soil, and they're annual. So when the fall comes around, we can do one of two things. We can lightly disc that. We can spray it to kill it off. If the deer eat it, great. We can just plant right through that for our fall blend, which would be usually winter wheat and some kind of brassica, because that'll live underneath the snow and deer can paw down and get at that stuff. And then following spring, you rotate back to your annuals again. Now, if you no-till that and keep going, over the years you pretty much get rid of all your weeds. You get your weeds cleaned out, and you'll be able to just do that very easily. Right now it's a little bit of a struggle because we're trying to get down through existing turf that's been there for many, many years. But we were able to get an esh seed drill that has a lot of weight to it, and it has scalloped openers to get down through that turf and get through the roots of the grass, and then your regular disc openers come along and drop the seed in there, and then there's a wheel that packs that down, so the seed is all nicely put to bed in there underneath the surface.
Yeah, and it seemed to cut through that turf grass real nice and set the seed just where we wanted it.
Yeah,
in nice tight rows.
If you try to, like if you were to go with tillage, you would probably have to plow that down. You'd have to take at least 3 passes with a disc harrow, and then you'd have to run over it with a field finisher to get it done to where it's level. Then you can plant it. So that's a lot of tractor time. This way we spray with a four-wheeler and went through it with the seed drill, and we were done. We got the tractor stuck, but we got 5 acres sprayed and planted in about a day's work, about 8 hours, I'd say.
And I think that because we have the Genesee River running right behind this property, and the fact that it's a trophy trout stream, we will have no runoff from tillage and plowing going into that river and preserving the environment in and around the campground.
Yeah, the farmland next door, that's hydroponics is what he's doing. He's doing corn year after year, sprays, so there's no cover on the soil all winter long, and he takes silage off. So there's very little residue left from that corn, very little corn left for the animals, and he doesn't do any cover cropping. So all that soil goes into the Genesee River and goes into Lake Ontario, and that's a shame. That's a problem all over New York State.
Well, I guess I forgot to say that we're in Wellsville, New York, just north of the PA border. It's a nice campground. People are enjoying it up here, and they especially enjoy the fall sunflowers. They take pictures, and they take wagon rides back through there. So not only are we providing a large amount of food for the wildlife and insects, we are providing a very attractive paradise for people to enjoy. So this is the second year that we've done this. Last year it turned out great. We had deer walking all over the place, turkeys. We had a lot of geese in here over the winter due to the winter wheat that we planted. Ducks, geese, deer, turkeys, I mean everything is here, and they really close in on this place after the farmers take all their crops off. So we're looking forward to another great year, and we've actually expanded our program to include a couple more fields. So stay tuned, and we'll see how she's grown in a couple weeks. We're already popping seeds in the first section.
What was that, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. It's coming up.
We had a breakdown, so I tilled. You know, even though I say we shouldn't till, we tilled because we had to, and broadcast, and then just packed it in. That stuff is all popping up really well. However, it kind of looks like crows may have stolen a lot of our seed. And that's a whole nother reason to have a seed drill. You get it down where crows can't see it.
Yeah, and we've had great success with that no-till seeder. So it's something to really consider in the future to protect your seed while it's popping.
Yeah, we rented that seeder for $60 transport fee, and I think $25 an acre. So for a couple $100, you have the use of a $30,000-$40,000 seeder.
And how many acres do you think we planted?
About 5.
5 acres, couple $100, piece of cake. So stay tuned. We'll get some more video of the progress as it grows over the summer here. It's almost the end of June. We've had nothing but rain, so that's been holding us up. So hopefully
I'll try to
things
get
will.
some pictures of what it looks like later, and then we'll get some more pictures and add to this video of the deer that we're whacking and stacking back here.
All right. Well, thank you to Steve from Steve Chilcote Forestry, and we're signing off for now. Take care.